Well, Charlotte SMX round one was a bit of a wild one, wasn't it? A ton of rain on Thursday night led to kind of sketchy dirt conditions. We had Tomac, Jet, and Sexton all say this was probably the sketchiest track they'd ridden, and that was backed up by guys going down everywhere. Marchbanks left on crutches. Julian Beaumer broke his back. Malcolm Stewart didn't get to race. Case to jump. And the first motos went how kind of we thought they would. Deegan was the best. Jet was the best. And they won. However, I think because of track conditions, there was this underlying tension where everybody's waiting for the second motos, just knowing that that track could bite either of these guys at any time and change things up. And then that tension didn't happen. You know, nothing happened because the rain came. And that's when everything just kind of turned to disaster. What started out as a shelter in place under the bleachers to get away from the weather stretched out for a while, and it seemed like less and less likely we were going to race. The track had a little lake forming in it at one point. There was fights on the concourse. I've heard rumors that they ran out of food. And we know they take lightning very seriously. I think it resets a 30-minute timer if there's a lightning strike within 8 miles. That's pretty common. So they had to cancel. The lighting just was not adequate to run a race like this at ZMAX Dragway, so I get it. I also don't think any of the teams wanted to go back out there, and I get that too. But the only people that really got screwed are the fans. I had people messaging me saying they drove, you know, from 8 and 10 hours away to come to this race. Somebody told me they spent $2,500 to go to this race. So yeah, the fans got screwed. Absolutely. That doesn't mean that the wrong decision was made to cancel this race necessarily. What I would like to see is some kind of system in place to make the fans whole when things like this happen. We have the technology to do that, okay? You know, everybody that bought a ticket to this race gets some kind of coupon for some kind of amount off a future race ticket, or some kind of partial refund or something. However, not everybody feels this way. Here's Hayden Deegan's mechanic that says, "Why are moto fans becoming so soft? I see everyone complaining about wanting refunds from Charlotte. You still got a full day on Friday, and the pits were open at 8 a.m. on Saturday. Your favorite riders were literally on the track 5 times this weekend. That's as much as you would get at Supercross. On the plus side, nobody got injured trying to race in the mud in Moto 2. You'll be able to watch everyone race again next weekend." I don't know, guys. What do you think about that?